I'm very glad to see many faces today. Let me start by introducing about myself. My name is Nhung from English Department of Harvard University. Today, I will talk about stress that is a big problem in our life. I will divide my talk into two main parts. The first is the causes of getting stressed, and the second is the way to reduce stress. And you can see I use a active board and a pen active to show my presentation clearly. So my talk will last in 5 minutes, so if you have any question, you are free to ask me after I finish my presentation. Okay, now let's move to the first part. Many people ask me how can they reduce stress, and I think in order to know the way to reduce stress, we have to know the reason why we get stressed. And now I will show you some of the causes of getting stressed. The first reason is you are lack of sleep. You drink a lot of coffee before you go into bed, or you have a lot of things in your life that you worry about. And the result is you cannot sleep, and next morning you cannot concentrate on your work. The second reason that is family conflict. You know, in a family we have a lot of relationship. The relationship between the daughters-in-laws and the mother-in-laws, and the relationship between husband and wife. Of course, I want to mention is the relationship between husband and wife. They are always argue together. They argue about raising family, about who will be breadwinner. And of course, we cannot slow the problem. And the third reason that is you have too much work or too much homework if you are a student. You always in a hurry to finish your work because tomorrow or next day is a deadline, and you have to stay up late to finish your homework, to finish your housework. And the last reason I want to tell you, I want to mention is earning money. Is money. That is a big problem in our life. You always think about how can you get a lot of money to spend, and you also think about you cannot have enough money to buy everything you like. Now let's move on to the next point today. Now I will tell you the way to reduce stress as well as the way to get rid of stress. The firstly, that is doing exercise. I think doing exercise is very good for your health as well as good to reduce stress. Some kind of exercise I want to mention, I want to show you is that use jogging, of course in the morning or in the afternoon. And next, that is yoga, that also help you stay healthy or keep fit as well as help you to reduce stress. And the second is spending time on your hobbies. If you have a lot of hobbies, why don't you spend some time on your hobbies such as traveling or playing game. Even you like dancing or something like that, why don't you try? And next point, another way I want to mention to reduce stress, that is having healthy foods. Healthy food doesn't mean you eat everything you like. That means you eat some kind of food that can help you not only stay healthy, but also can help you reduce stress. For example, orange, sweet potato, soya, low-fat milk, water, and hot cacao. Especially, I want to advise you drink a lot of water after you jogging. That will always have enough water in your body. Fourth, I want to advise you, you should be always optimistic. You shouldn't think, oh, I cannot do it, and that is very difficult, and I want to die. No, that is not good for you. You should be optimistic about your life. Always happy, always smile. And you will think that everything you can do it. And next, I want to advise you, you should spend time relaxing. For example, why don't you have a trip, a holiday with your family at the beach or in the mountain. And for example, if you have a lot of things you have to do in a day, you make a list of things and you explore all. That means you do nothing. You just spend time watching TV or doing that you like. And you should finish work early. For example, if you have to finish your test on Friday, you should finish it on Wednesday or Thursday. In order to you do not have to stay up late to finish your work. And if you have a family conflict, I think you should stop arguing and calm down. And the next, you will think about a plan that how can you earn money to raise your family, and how can you get on well with a lot of relationship in your family. And that means solve this problem. That means you have a happy family. I will tell you all about the causes of getting stressed as well as the way to reduce stress. Firstly, I think that with some kind of my solution, you will have a happy life. You have any question for me? Thanks for your listening.